Those doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Munton. Again, thank you so much. We are on Game 2 draft.
Eto
And it's gonna be really fun. Ito na yung pinaka-inaabangan natin. Anong adjustments ang gagawin ng Evos here. Will they stick with what did not work? Which is obviously dapat wag mangyari. Or will they finally balance it out? Again,
sabi natin kayo na they need to address the issue. So, kailangan, kasi this is not the time to, to experiment.
tama.
Nasa week 3 na tayo, points are very important, no? So, hindi na nila kailangan mag-experiment. So, kung ano yung talagang na-practice, I think they have to stick on that.
Unless pinractice talaga nila yung
Estes, but
medyo
didn't
hindi
work
talaga
out.
nag-work. I feel like keeping the team members alive would have been okay. That's a good strategy, pero
nakulangan sila ng
kulang
damage.
talaga sa bawas eh.
Oo.
Feeling ko sa team fight, ang ganda sana ng pwesto. May mga, ang daming beses na panalo sana yung Evos in the mid-game. Pero nag-fall off. May kulang talagang damage. Sobra-sobra yung survivability nila na hindi din nag-work nung.
Yep.
Kasi ang grabe din yung burst nila ng SG Dragons. May Lunox na rumaragasa sa inyo. Not to mention si Dale nung dulo.
Yung carry, no?
Oo.
Talagang hindi mo na pwedeng pabayaan na mag-free hit. Pero kasi, dalawa yung pwedeng mag-free hit sa kanila eh. Parehong parehong range hero eh. So, medyo awkward din, lalo na kapag tumatalon yung Hellcurt. And I think, kung may mga ganong range and burst hero, so, Hellcurt is not really the best pick.
It really isn't. I feel like okay naman yung Hellcurt pick. At some points, at some specific moments, pag may mga super lambot na pwede mong mahila, na kailangan din nating abangan. For the meantime, again guys, sana share nyo din pala yung streams na bago ko makalimutan, share nyo. Let us know who you want to win. Bigyan natin ng hashtag EvosWin o hashtag SGDWin
of
para
course.
masaya. Para makita natin yung usapan natin sa chat.
So there you go. Kimi will be the first pick for Evos PH dito, while Cho and Grak dito. Talagang nag-stick sila dun sa Grak kasi ang ganda rin ng performance ni Cho. Ang ganda ng mga ginawa niya nung first game. So I think they have to maintain that.
Yeah, and I feel like the Cho picks here definitely gonna stick. Yung Grak naman, medyo mas maganda yung mas maganda din yung agaw-agaw nito. Hindi ko alam bakit, naban ba si Grak kanina? Parang hindi, no? Parang mas dati kasi nung week 1 and week 2, parang halos sure pick o sure ban si Grak. Parang na-ignore yata si Grak kanina, no?
Straight 2 weeks ata eh.
Oo, no?
Walang Grak. Talagang priority ban siya dito.
So, tingnan natin ang magiging sagot dito. Medyo mas gusto ko na yung pick up dito ng Evos here. Get the Minotaur, as I said. Good AoE.
Ito yung kulang sa kanila nung first game.
Yeah, I mean, Minoan Fury into Blazing Duet. Napaka-El Clasico na napalitan nun, na kailangan nating i-respect din. However, of course, ito na yung Staff of Legends. Yung mga inaabangan dito, per player, syempre may mga specialty hero tayo. Itong Gusion ni Carl, dami kong kilala, yan ang pinaka inaabangan yun. Gusto ko din makita how well this is gonna work.
Carl.
Yeah. Consider, ang dami ding magandang target for Carl. If nag-Gusion siya, madaling humabol sa Kimi, madaling humabol sa Claude. So, how will you defend against this is the question para sa Evos PH.
Yep, and good thing then na talagang medyo acceptable yung draft ng Evos PH for this game. And tingnan natin kung ano pa yung last 2 picks nila dito.
Yeah, there we go. So,
Hellcurt ban,
good. Actually, goods yan. Yung sinasabi ko eh. Pag may Hellcurt, madaling pumitas ng Kimi, madaling pumitas ng Claude. So, good ban yan, in my opinion. Removing the Lunox, syempre, kasi mage na yung most likely na ipipick sa Evos dito. Abangan natin sino yung magiging available para kay Doofen. Unless gusto yung mag-mage na Kimi, which is hindi ko din na-advise.
I think kailangan pa ng Evos dito na isa pang support or anything na merong sustain or kahit anong pang sagip.
Yeah, abangan natin yun. Of course, yung pwede siguro tayo dito mag-Beleric again.
Yeah.
To keep them alive. Ayan, good stuff yan. Good stuff, ayan. Keep the Kimi alive and the Claude alive.
Ulit.
Yes. And the burst from the Kadita. Yun yung gusto ko din makita dito para sa Evos.
Nice pick yung Kalita kasi hindi ito, very mobile si Kalita dito. Hindi mo siya basta-bastang mahuhuli. At saka, if ever targeting mo siya, tatakbuhan ka lang yan eh.
Oo, syempre naman. So, madaling, ano ba tawag dito? Mas safe.
Mas safe.
Yung draft ng Evos ngayon kumpara kanina. A lot of safety,
I like.
shielding, and of course, the CC from the Minotaur. On the other side though, more of assassination potential para sa SG Dragons Omega.
So, what do you think for the second game dito sa ating draft?
Second game, most likely, team fight naman, mas maganda para sa Evos. For sure. No doubt about it. Beleric plus Minotaur, baka naman. Ano ba gusto mo? In terms of a 5v5, Ang trick dito para sa SG Dragons Omega, wag silang stake.
This is a very important match for Evos PH. This might be their do or die match. And nasa week 3 na tayo, so very important ang mga points na pwede lang makuha for this week.
Oh, halfway point na pala tayo no?
Oo, kalahati na. And let's go for the team rundown. Evos PH on the blue side, Archie for the Kimi, Dexter on that Beleric, Duven on the Kadita, Haji for the Claude, and Honda on that Minotaur.
Yeah, of course, on the side of SG Dragons Omega, Levi on the Cho, Heath on the Grok, Carl T on the Gushan, Lex Eterna on the Akai, and Dale Dillus on the Harley. So bagong simula lahat, big shout sa lahat nanonood. Don't forget, share the stream, #BeLegendary. Nakita nanonood kanina yung Bren. What's up, boys? And syempre,
Meron ba silang game ngayon?
Ha?
May game ba yung Bren ngayon? Parang wala, no? Hindi ko na
Yeah,
nakita
parang hindi ko napansin eh. So, tingnan natin mamaya yung full schedule.
Oo, sa
Shout din
schedule,
kila,
hindi ko masyado
kila Ann tsaka Estela. What's up, what's up?
Yep.
So, kamusta predict mo dito, Aki? Ano bang predict mo ditong makakadali?
I think Evos PH, they can go for the safer plays ulit eh. And drag lang ulit on the late game. Kaya pa nila to eh.
Kaya naman, of course. I feel like Evos can definitely win team fights here. Gamitin nyo yung Kimi pang fast rotate as much as possible.
Pero si
although,
Kimi kasi isa din siyang hero na kailangan mo i-baby eh.
Yun nga yung mahirap. Usually, Kimi, malakas yung DPS niyan. Malakas yung DPS, laban. Takedown crab, mabilis. Takedown sa turtle, mabilis. Although, hindi siya masyado pwedeng umikot. Alam mo bakit? Kasi yung Gusion, pag nakita ka niya mag-isa, umiikot ka, nag-rotate ka sa mapa mag-isa, halos wala ka nang tatakbuhan. So, medyo siguro mag-stick to bot lane muna. Itong sila Archie on the Kimi. At the same time, SG Dragons Omega, they need to start hunting. Kailangan nilang i-hunt down.
Yep. Surprisingly, hindi sila masyado nag-rotate yung SGD Omega. Yun yung lakas nila dito sa early game eh. Meron silang Cho, meron silang Akai dito. So, anytime, anywhere na puntahan nila, meron silang sure pick-off. Pero hindi sila gano'n nag-rotate.
Yeah, right now, while that was happening, SG Dragons, of course, tried to go for steal. Evos PH secured the turtle. And that's gonna be a good objective for the meantime. As long as hindi sila mamatay, we can reach the mid-game very easily for Evos. And dun sila lalamang. For now, I feel like SG Dragons Omega, if hindi sila makakill with this composition, malaking problema yun.
Yep, and tingnan natin on the top lane, Harley will go for the turret push. There's a Claude, pero merong Akai dito sa gilid. They wanted to go for the dive, pero napakabilis ng respond dito ni Haji.
Nice try on the Deadly Magic. Of course, first blood goes over to SG Dragons Omega. Still in the mid lane, clearing using the Blazing Duet. Classic El Clasico din yan para sa Evos PH. And now, depensa muna tayo. Archie, kailangan niya lumakas dito on the Kimi pick. Very important. And kailangan bantayan siya SG Dragons Omega.
Parang gusto nila agawan pa dito ng
And they do. They get the buff instead.
So they're trying to deny itong mga farm na ina-attempt ng Kimi.
Pressure is real here for SG Dragons Omega.
Although they don't go for the rotation na humahanap sila ng kill, yung rotation nila talagang nang bubuisit lang sa lane.
Oo, buwisit lang talaga. And so far, they should keep doing that. Plus, not to mention, kailangan nilang makapitas as much as possible. Although, surprisingly, mas malakas yung pushing ngayon ng SG Dragons because sobrang play safe din ng Evos PH. Beleric lang nagde-defend on top side. Bottom lane though, pinupush ng blue side. So, tingnan natin sino unang magkakagawa ng isang mas malupit na mistake na mas malaking mistake, no?
SGD, tinatry nila mag-objectives for now. Pero Evos PH, hindi siya ganun ka-big deal eh. Kasi tower pushers din naman yung ano nila, yung lineup nila dito. They have the Kimi and the Cloud. So, pwede silang makapush if ever makapanalo sila ng isang teamfight dito.
Ang tanong is,
it's not that big deal.
Ang tanong kung makakapalapit ba ang Evo sa
Ayun
Torre.
lang.
So, yun ang tignan natin kasi malakas ang kill potential ng SG Dragons. Expect ko na bubulihin nila as much as possible itong blue side squad in terms of kill potential na tinatakot naman nila ngayon. Turtle, half HP. Sino kaya unang makakuha? Still goes over to the Kadita. Pangalawang Turtle here para kay Doofit. Minoan Fury misses. No target available. Bot lane getting pushed by Levi. Mid lane
Napakagandang
though.
ginagawa ni Cho dito. So, sinusulit niya yung nangyayari dito sa mid lane. He will go for the push on the bottom lane. So, talagang trabaho lang eh.
Trabaho lang, obviously.
And dito kasi sa Mobile Legends, hindi talaga masyadong mahalaga yung kills eh. Parang bonus na lang siya eh. Objectives are life.
Yeah, syempre naman. Unless talagang medyo late game na where death timers medyo tumatagal.
Yeah, pero pag mga gantong early, so makukuha mo kasi yung momentum kapag nakapag-push ka eh. So, makukuha mo yung map control, malalockdown mo sila doon sa base nila. And importante din, pero for Evos PH, I think talagang alagaan lang muna nila yung core nila for now. Hindi nila kailangang lumaban.
Yeah, for the meantime, kailangan nila umabot sa mid-game. Kailangan umabot tayo 10 minutes na hindi sila masyadong naiiwan in terms of gold.
Yep. And looking at the net worth dito, hindi pa naman ganun kalaki yung lead ng SGD Omega, almost 2K. Pero,
yeah, which is mas medyo mas mababa pa yan kaysa sa inaasahan ko actually.
Yeah.
Inaasahan ko medyo malaki yung lamang ng SG Dragon Omega sila early game kasi sila talaga yung may pangdali.
But still, no, pero tingnan natin dito, early game dance will be used. They attempted to go for that Akai pero medyo
Purify muna kay Mino.
nakulangan. Yep, oh my goodness.
Carl Z with a dive in! Saktong rough waves! Siya!
Napakagandang minuan
biktima
fury dito
instead.
from Honda and Heat dito. Tingnan natin, very tanky siya. Tingnan natin kung merong follow-up damage from Evos PH. Pero on the other side of the map, meron pala ditong nangyayari. May kaganapan din pala. So medyo nahiwalay dito and makakapitas sila ng tag-isa.
Yeah, and again, SG Dragons making use of the kill potential na sinasabi natin kanina pa. Tanggal si Haji. So, pag
importante yan.
pag nag 5v5 to, medyo mas malala ang collapse. Overextend by Carl T on the top side. Turtle still goes over to Evos here. Malakas yung burst talaga ng Kadita na to. Not to mention may retry pa siya. So, ito na yung kailangan nating abangan. How will SG Dragons actually finish this? They pick off that Kimi. Napakalaki nun.
Yung 2 kills ng SGD Omega dito, 2 core ng Evos PH. And this is not looking good for Evos. Kasi yung mga core yung dapat priority niya, pero sila yung mga napipitas.
Yep, exactly. So, again, yun yung trabaho naman talaga ng comp ng SG Dragons. And now, they're gonna be pushing top and bottom side. Tingnan natin kung paano ma-juggle ng Evos ang depensang to. Now, medyo, ngayon na kulang sila, na parang kulang-kulang na space out sila. Parang kita mo, hirap na sila mag-engage. Bottom side, getting defended by Evos.
Hindi natin masyadong napapansin yung Harley. Talagang nagpapataba lang siya. May sarili siyang may sarili siyang ML.
Oh, marksman Harley yan, mga kaibigan. Deadly Magic onto Honda. Will it get procced out? Lex wants it, but Minoan Fury knock up tatlo. The follow-up by Haji is good, but it is not enough.
Of course, natin, SGD will go for the counter initiation. Mahuhuli nila dito si Honda, pero the damage will not be enough to take down one. So walang mamatay dito para sa Evos PH. Ang daming na-commit na skills doon, pero medyo hindi enough.
Yep, again, both teams playing very safely. Item check, kita nyo naman mga kaibigan. Lightning Truncheon is Israel para sa SG Dragons Omega. Siyempre, that item usually means a lot of burst magic damage na yun yung inaasahan SG Dragons to make the kill. Natin kung mailalapag ba ang mga gamit na yan. For the meantime, 4,000 gold lead para sa pula.
Yep.
Ngayon, push on the bottom side. Kimi, clear lang. Makakabawi kaya si Archie dito. Medyo naiwan siya in terms of the stat line. Sana okay yung gold distribution din nila. Hindi sila makalabas.
Medyo mababa din yung level niya dito. Level 10 for a core. ng
Yeah.
Evos PH dito. That's the Kimi. So, SGD Omega, they will go for the Lord. This is the Lord na, no?
Yep, ito na yung...
Natin, lalaban ng Evos PH dito. Pero, do you think kaya nila?
Again, wala si Kimi here in the fight. Beleric medyo malayo din. Although nag-hesitate ang SG Dragons Omega, ina-expect nila, baka dikit-dikit pala Evos.
They need to steal this one. Sila ang
Ito na yung team fight, mga kaibigan. And they are gonna go in.
Whoa.
That's the first kill on the Dupin. No more rough waves. Haji takes a kill on the hit. Lord will be taken by SG Dragons. Evos PH, they will clean up house though. So nakabawi pa rin ang Evos PH with that fight. Kahit may Lord.
Nagpakita pa siya dito. Oh my goodness.
Nako po.
Might be a wipe for SGD Omega. One more hit and Levy will go down. And that's a huge comeback for
Laki
Evos
nun.
PH.
Oh,
Napakalaki nga. And hindi siya masyadong worth it.
I mean, it would have been worth it if pag nabuhay either dalawa or isa sa kanila. Pero at this point, dahil doon, makapush ang Evos with this comp.
Yep. At
Unless...
nakuha pa ng Claude yung mga kills.
Yeah.
Tingnan natin, Haji.
Yep, cancel onto the Blazing Duet by Heat. May backup din ni Boss Lex here. The mid lane. Top lane will have the Lord pushing. So, maybe kailangang abangan ng SG Dragons Omega yun na maglakad tong Lord na to because they're having a hard time
Yep.
diving in. Malakas ang damage output ngayon ng Evos PH kumpara kanina.
Of course, and RC will go for the push on the bottom turret dito. Honda will be there. Tamang scout lang siya dito. The Kadita on the mid lane. So I think
Ito na. Mid lane push here by SG
is the
Dragons.
big push for SGD Omega. They have to be really careful dahil if ever matalo pa ulit sila ng ganun sa clash, Evos can definitely get this game.
Yep, all lanes pushing. Lord natanggal na sa action. And
mabilis.
Naka-def ng maayos ang Evos PH. Hindi masyadong pinush ng SG Dragons yung laban. Hindi sila masyadong nag-bait into a team fight, which is actually very important. At the same time, how will SG Dragons actually finish this off? Kasi hindi kulang yung ganong klaseng labang. Kulang yung mga
Yes,
ganong
of course,
nangyari.
Honda dito mukhang mapipita siya but no follow-up from SGD Omega. Dexter, mukhang hahabol pa ata siya dito and medyo maganda kahit pa paano dahil tatlo lang sila dito for SGD. Medyo kulang sila but still...
Yep. Again, bottom lane is still being pushed by Levi. So, bakod-bakod lang ang galawan dito para sa SG Dragon Omega. However,
ito na naman yung ginagawa niya. So, ganito na yung ginawa niya nung last game.
Yeah, exactly.
Nag-split push lang siya. So, I think they can do it ulit for this game.
Pero parang mas mababa yung likelihood na magkamali ang Evos dito kasi syempre mas malapit sa base, mas madaling mag-back, and hindi din ganun kalaki ang lamang ng SG Dragons Omega. So hindi ganun kalaki yung
4K?
difference sa items.
Around 4K dito.
Yep, kung ang magkamali dito most likely madidire-diretso. So I think
Any
alam naman
mistakes,
nila.
sobrang laki
ng impact. So, alam naman yata nila yung parehong teams. That's why medyo mas tumatagal yung laban. Walang simusubok.
Push na lang muna and SGD, they can go for the safer play. Wait for the Lord bago sila mag-high ground push ulit para mas sigurado.
Medyo mas mahirap at this point kasi parang how do you actually push here at this point? And Evos has a stronger late game. So, ingat-ingat lang dapat ang SG Dragons here. Kailangan nila mag-push, kailangan nila makapitas ng isa or else mas mananalo sa teamfight Evos later on.
Yep. And feeling ko na kay Minotaur din yung bola dito. Isang magandang Minuan Fury, then the rest will follow.
So, tingnan natin kung mangyayari ba yun. And kung magdidikit-dikit pa talaga ng gano'n ang Evos PH. Kasi yun din ang tanong. Sayang yung Minuan Fury kung isa-isa lang yan. Most likely, you're waiting for the perfect opportunity. Si Honda.
Mas maganda kung dalawa or tatlo yung tamaan ng Minuan Fury.
Yes, naman. Yung trigger, kailangan ma-trigger lang yan is magdikit-dikit lang yung SD Dragons na hindi naman nila ginagawa. Mula kanina pa. So,
Cho at Gusion dito pushing all bottom lane and the mid lane.
Yep. So, ang ginagawa dito ng Evos,
lang nila
depth in the
talaga
mid lane.
course.
Again, Lord is now a priority for SG Dragons.
Dalawa lang sila dito at
Madali lang
kaya
yan.
nila.
Yup, medyo super late game. Ang lakas na din ng gamit ni
Medyo
Levi.
kulang pa.
Walang
Nakulahan.
chance. No chance to
Wow,
retreat.
nakulong si Dexter dito.
Uy, Dexter though will be locked in. Will there be enough
Yikes.
DPS? Parang kulang pa yata mga
Kulang.
kaibigan. And tingnan natin kung ma-finish off ba nila to. Kasi right now, parang hirap na hirap ang SG Dragons. Kanina, naka-big minions na sila, naka-lord na sila. Hindi pa rin sila makalapit. Will level 2 be a different story?
Tingnan natin. Lord will push on the top lane dito ng Evos PH. But there they are, still defending. At medyo na-drag din nila to late game. And kaya naman nila. They have the Claude, they have the Kimi. So, yeah, I think depende na lang din sa utakan na lang ang labanan pagdating sa late game.
Yep, the late game potential, mga kaibigan. Siyempre, mas malakas namang ang pasok ng...
Uy!
Ang hirap din labanan ng late game ng Claude, Medyo napakadulas at napakasakit. So, kailangan nila mag-ingat. However, pag napitas yan, expect mo dire-diretso na to. So, tingnan natin kung mangyayari yun. Top and mid
Si
and
Honda
bot!
walang katakot-takot no? Talagang iniintay niya magdikit-dikit. Pero on the bottom lane, there's a different story.
Ayan na.
Turret will be pushed down.
Kaya yung malalaking minions ng SG Dragons Omega. Ang
Tama
malaking
objective lang sila dito. Targeting that turret.
And ayaw talaga to fight for the meantime ng Evos. They don't want to commit too much. Ayaw nilang mag-full dive.
Sobrang defensive nila for now.
Oo, talagang I feel like that's a mistake though. I feel like pag ganito, i-all-in mo na yan. Lalo pag hinihiwa-hiwalay na kayo. Mas maganda nang manalo ka sa isang laban kaysa matalo ka sa dalawa. So,
of course.
Ang hirap maka-tsempo pag wala ding malupit na opportunity din para kay Honda na pumasok with a big Minoan Fury na
yun din yung opportunity lang talaga iniintay nila para mag-initiate dito si Minotaur. So, tingnan natin dito sa middle lane, the last inhibitor turret standing for Evos PH. So, ito na ang goal ng SGD Omega.
Ang hirap din kasi expected ng SG Dragons Omega na kailangan nating iwasan lang isang malaking Minoan Fury. Tapos, kaya na nating
pwedeng mabaligtad pa
chani-chaniin na lang natin yung mga turret, chani-chaniin na lang natin yung mga miyembro nitong Evos. Yun yung ginagawa nilang play ngayon. Which is, I think, slowly working out. Bot top inhibitor turrets already removed.
Yep.
So, ang pangatlong Lord, naku,
medyo matagal-tagal pa ng konti. 80 seconds?
Oo, 80 seconds on the next one. And I think that's all. SG Dragons Omega, ang kailangan nila.
Ito lang nila. Kailangan nila to. So, if ever maagaw pa ng Evos PH, and that might be a huge swing.
Turning point yun. Nako, kung sakali. So, tingnan natin kung mangyayari ba yun here. For Evos PH, right now, happy death, happy life inside the blue side squad. Honda still having a hard time fighting targets here. So, walang masyadong notable na Minoan Fury. We're not really seeing any team fights for Evos, even though feeling ko kailangan lamang sila.
Tsaka, ang ganda rin ng ginagawa ni Honda. Talagang fino-force niya.
Yeah. And fino-force yung
nilang lumaban
pressure.
yung SGD
Yeah, which is hindi naman din kinakagat ng SG Dragons. Parang
Hindi
umaambal lang ng
nauuto.
amba. Pero walang pumapatol sa bait. So, mahirap
ni
din.
Honda. Yep. And to think din, mahirap din naman kasi siyang targetin Hindi lang siya tanky, no? Pwede pa siya mag-initiate ng Minoan Fury if ever patulan nila yung ginagawa ni Honda dito. Pero medyo nakakalabas na sila ng konti sa base nila.
Importante yun, bottom side though. Initiate by Levi. Wala masyadong follow-up. Medyo tangke din yan. Obviously, gets him to almost 60 or 70%. Haji though, goes for the defensive. Tinanggap ng Deadly Magic. Wala masyadong follow-up damage. So that's absolutely fine. I feel like just need to wait for the perfect opportunity. And I feel like
the Lord
waiting
is
game
now
to, no?
Ito
Diyos
na.
ko po, waiting game.
Yung medyo interesting clash will happen anytime soon dito malapit sa Lord. So sisimulan na ng SGD Omega and Evos PH. They have to contest on this one. Hindi nila pwedeng ibigay ito basta-basta sa SGD. They do have the power. They can fight actually.
And right now, ang ganda ng disengage na ginagawa ng Evos. They are not being baited. Di sila nabibait. Di sila nag-bait dito.
Of
However,
course.
SG Dragons
Pero
kaya nila.
sandali lang. Harley staying on the top lane. So if ever mag-commit dito ang Evos PH, sobrang delikado dahil pwedeng rektahin ni Harley yan.
Yup, may buhay pa si Kimmy. Did he get
Oh my
killed?
goodness, Honda very low on health and he will finally go down by Cho dito. Dexter, the last man standing for Evos PH.
What a
Popping
split.
out that ultimate. Tingnan natin dito kung meron pa silang ma-i-offer. Medyo na-commit na niya yung
Ang
yung
ganda ng
ulti niya.
hati.
So wala na siyang pang-sustain sa sarili niya dito. But
Oh, Diyos
Dexter,
ko po. Lord
Oh.
will go over the SG Dragons Omega. Naguluhan ako doon.
Muntik
Dalawa
na.
sana yung screen natin doon.
muntik na. Dexter,
Pero right now, the push will be happening for SG Dragons for sure. If
For
they
sure,
survive
of course.
this, Haji though, medyo kumakait-kait lang kay Kuya Lex. And now, SG Dragons, they have more members in position to make a push around the map, to control the map. So, mas mahihirapang mag-push out ng minion waves ng Evos PH.
And kailangan na nilang bantayan tong Lord na to. Ito yung winning condition nila, if
Oh.
ever.
Hilo kanina eh. Feeling ko dapat dalawa na yung camera natin.
Oo.
May split
Pero
kami
at least, no, nakakuha ng kill yung Kimi
Oo.
doon
Of course,
sa baba.
the Kimmy kill sobrang importante. Kung hindi nangyari yun, feeling ko baka madire-diretso sila.
Pwede
and-
silang diretso yun eh.
Oo naman, for sure. So, Evos PH, of course, still in the defensive here. Dexter, half HP on the Belleric. Abangan natin dito, guys. Paano ba gagawin na split ng SC Dragons dito? Full 5-3 man na mid ba? O all lanes na to? All lanes na ito.
Feeling ko pwede silang mag-all-in dito around
na.
the Lord. Pero,
Si Lex, nag-aabang.
oh my goodness, look at the damage.
Malakas na damage out ng Evos.
Wala na ulit yung Lord.
Oh,
So,
ito na yung team fight na sabi natin for Evos. Ito yung power nila.
yes.
5v5
This might
team
be
fight.
the turning point.
However, mahirap pa rin lumaban. Pag ang base mo ay
Yikes!
nilalanggam, mga kaibigan, knock up on the heap. Gets him out to 10% nakapag-ultimate palayo. Pero mukhang ibang kwento na.
Dexter
Minoan Fury,
popping out
walang
that
follow-up.
ultimate. Tingnan natin, no follow-up indeed. Pero tingnan natin, they forced out that ultimate from Belleric. So wala nang sustain for now ang Evos PH and SGD Omega. They can take this opportunity para pumasok na dito. Ang daming ultimates na binigay ng Evos. So pwede lang i-take to.
So may ilang segundo silang window. However, yung minions medyo matagal yung pasok. Kaya now, feeling ko, pabalik na ulit yung cooldown nitong sila Dexter. However, happy death talaga to. 21 minutes in, mga kaibigan. First one to make a
Sobrang
mistake. Most likely
intense.
dire-diretso. Haji still playing safely. Oy, it's gonna be a pause. PH. So, tingnan natin.
And I think the game is now up. So
Yep.
babalik tayo dito. Tamang pa rin. Tamang push pa rin. SGD Omega, they can't commit any mistake dito.
Yeah.
There's no room for error para sa SGD dahil isang
isang
sabi
maling
nga
mistake
ni
lang.
sabi nga ni Manjin, isang wrong mistake lang.
Isang maling mistake.
It can cause.
Ito na, yung problema din dito, si Honda sobrang ini-space out siya. SG Dragons right now,
Yeah.
team fight is very imminent here for Evos, pero hindi pa rin pinapatulan. Again, sino ba ang unang magkakamali dito? Feeling ko, chess na lang to eh. Chess na lang to.
Chess.
So Haji,
Pwede.
pumasok, and again, ang lakas ng defensive power
Ng
ng
Evos
Evos
pa.
dito.
Oo.
Lakas ng wave clear nila with Haji, with Dufin, even Archie
Kahit
right
super
now.
minions na, no?
Kasi full items yan. Kahit tumagal, kahit na sobrang lugi nila, pag tumagal to lang, paabot natin 30 minutes, wala na, full items na lahat. So,
Ano na lang, utakan.
sobrang utakan na lang talaga ang
Sobrang
mangyayari dito.
utakan.
Oo.
Of course.
Sino ang mas malaki ang utak?
Pwede naman. Haji, tingnan natin dito. On the mid lane. So, maganda rin yung ginagawa ng SGD Omega na paghihiwalay nila yung Evos kahit pa paano.
Hindi sila pwedeng magdikit-dikit. Yun talaga yung pinaka-battle cry ni, ni Lex dito. Of course, for the meantime, again, late game decision making, yun yung yun yung nagtawag dito. Gumagawa sa isang either maganda,
Yes.
either good enough lang na team, or isang napakalakas na team. So, kung gano'ng kaganda yung decision na gagawin mo sa late game, kasi
It will pay
isang
off,
mali
of course. Oo.
Habang tumatagal yung game, syempre, lumiliit yung
oo.
allowance mo
Yep.
para magkamali.
Tingnan natin, 13 seconds more before the Lord. So, very crucial na ang mga susunod na mangyayari.
For
Dahil,
sure.
of course, pwede pang manalo ang Evos PH dito. 2 seconds, and ito na. So, sisimulan na ni Cho. Babakuran niya dito.
Oo, Lord na naman, mga kaibigan. Pang ilang Lord kaya abutin natin dito? Gusto ko magbilang ng Lord
This is
kasi...
the 4th one, no?
Oo, feeling ko nga may Lord, kaya parang i-wipe out ng Evos to eh. As long as...
Tingnan mo, level 3 na nga yung kanina eh.
Oo.
Sobrang bilis lang, ilang segundo lang tumagal. Honda, here we go. Medyo nakita
Naglalaro,
niya
Scout,
nakita
scout.
niya na sinisimulan na. ni Levi dito. Pero
Oy!
mukhang naibit pa rito si Dale.
Si Dale.
And that's the Harley. Oh my goodness, Immortality will be popping na natin. There will be Lex to save him. Pero
Nako po.
Haji will still get that kill. And Lex,
Ayan
tingnan natin,
na nga ba
mapapatakbo
sinasabi
sila
ko.
dito. Dexter, they might go for the chase. But no, they will not do that. Kadita, nandito siya malapit sa Lord.
And now they are going for the kick here,
Oh
Levi!
my goodness.
On the
That's
Haji.
look at that damage. Immortality once again will be popped. Tingnan natin, that's the claw. That's a very important target for SGD Omega, and they were able to get it, mga kaibigan. Mayon Fury will connect on to one. Tingnan natin, low on health dito ang SGD Omega, pero they still manage to sustain themselves, and killing spree na nga, mamamatay dito ang Kime, ang dalawang damage
Levi
dealer
na.
ng Evos PH. Pero tingnan natin dito, objectives pa rin. Objectives are everything, sabi ng SGD Omega. And that's it, 2-0 for this series.
Yeah, sobrang gamunti ka nun. I mean, nung nakita kong napitas na si Dale, parang
na
sabi
yun
ko,
eh.
yun na yun na. Feeling ko yun na yun eh.
Yun na yung turning
Ano
point sana
nangyari?
nila, pero meron pa palang ibang nangyayari
Oo.
doon sa gilid. Sinisimula na pala nilang
Oo.
atakihin yung base
The hero
ng
play.
Evos PH. And that's it. Very commendable plays from SGD Omega. So, ikaw, para sa'yo, sinong MVP natin?
Ang dami actually na possible na nangyari doon. There could have been a strong push from Evos from after that kill onto Dale. Pero, kasi kung masinin mo, yung SG Dragons, hindi ganun kalakas yung pushing nila. Wala silang marksman, wala silang long range na pwedeng umatake sa tower except for Dale. And, I was...
0-3, no?
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the